Hey y'all. So here is uh, a smart contract that I found online. Um, yeah, it's very basic. I highly recommend that if you're gonna create a smart contract and deploy it to mainnet, then that you get it audited and they get developed by highly professional people. I am I'm by no means much of a professional at this. This is something that this is just a contract that I'm going to be using for testnet. Um, but you're likely going to want something that allows you to, uh, be able to do extra things such as, uh, you know, well, I take that back. This would work. This is how most collections, uh, create their smart contracts. But if you want something extra, which I highly recommend you have, like extra functionality such as on-chain metadata and the ability to update update your IPFS hashes. Um, yeah, updating them is a big deal because if you don't have an update function and you by mistake um, maybe mess something up, like you misspell one of the traits and you post it to IPFS and then you mint the NFT, then it's public and permanent and uh, like you get a simple misspelling wrong and you're not able to change it and then it's there forever. And you do not want that. So that's where being able to update IPFS hashes is useful. I'm not going to cover that in this tutorial, but maybe in future tutorials I'll cover it. Um, but yeah, for now we're just going to be we're going to keep it simple for now. So this is uh, so this is Remix. Remix is a one of my favorite tools for creating and editing smart contracts. Um, because all you do is like once you create it, you select your compiler, Control S, and it compiles it, and from here, all you do is like all we need is the ABI and bytecode. So I'm going to select the bytecode here, and yeah, so we're going to be using this. I've already coded this out, but this is the deploy contract. We're going to be using Python to deploy this smart contract. Um, this bytecode here, we're going to delete that and paste all that in. And as for the ABI, we're going to copy this and Control A, Control V, save it, and voila. Let's see here. Okay, so right here, this URL here, you're going to get from Infura. If you don't have an Infura, you can, I'll show you it right now. Infura.io, log in. So this is what you'll see like whenever you first log in. So you click on Ethereum and you can create a new project. I already have 3 of 3 created, so I can't create a new one. Once you have one created, it'll bring you to a page that looks similar to this. You're going to go to settings, and what you're going to do is, like for testnet, you're going to go here and copy this URL. So I already have it right here, so I don't have to paste it. So now, so then we have a few of these functions that that'll allow us to interface with the contract. This function, I really like this function here. It's one of Web3's functions that allows us to set the amount of time we want our transactions to take in seconds. So what it does is it sets the gas price, like whatever gas price it'll take to perform X minute long transactions or X second long transactions. So 15. So we're going to create this contract instance. Well, hold on. I don't really know if we... Yeah, that's not important. Okay, so we don't... Yeah, okay, so we're performing one transaction. In this transaction, we're basically just taking the bytecode for this contract and we're pushing it to Ethereum. That doesn't do anything. But we're just gonna, I'm gonna pull up the terminal and run it. Okay, so if you're doing this, please, please, please do it to testnet first. Do not do any of this to mainnet until you are 100% sure that your contract works and that it shows up exactly the way you want it to in OpenSea, and that whenever you publish NFTs, that all the metadata shows up correctly and everything is just the way you want it. Because you don't want to waste any money whatsoever doing this. So that's done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab the address here and we're going to go to Rinkeby.etherscan. We look up this address and we're going to see, or we're going to refresh here. Okay, sometimes it takes a second or two, but soon it should show a transaction of us minting or of us creating the contract. So I'm going to give it a second. Not sure why it's taken so long. Should have worked. Okay, so we're making this from address, right? Yeah, from. Oh. Oh my gosh, of course. I messed up. Did it from the wrong directory. Durr. Okay, so what you just saw there, RGB'd, that is a tutorial that I will be releasing soon. So stay tuned for that. That'll be pretty fun. So, okay. So that's done.